Y'all, this is one you didn't think of. What is up, y'all? Welcome back. Today we are going through all of the early Black Friday sales that are happening right now and that are coming up soon, and I'm gonna give you my guides on how to navigate each of these sales to get the most out of them, essentially, right? There is a kind of cool thing that we get access to as creators through some of our affiliate platforms in the form of like a heads up that sales are coming. So like the dates, the discounts, it's all gonna help y'all make better decisions for your gifting and just taking advantage of any of these sales, because the discounts are really good, but I know that y'all's inboxes are stacked. I know that your Instagram feeds are totally overwhelming, and I just want to keep from the Tim Gunn overwhelm of it all. I kind of just thought about it as like, what would I want someone else to do to help me navigate this stuff? So I made you a spreadsheet. Of course I did. And you know what? I'll keep updating the spreadsheet as we go through the season because, like I said, these are only the sales that I know about right now. And there are gonna be more as we get closer to Black Friday and beyond. And I just want y'all to be equipped to make every dollar you spend during the holidays actually work for you. I also made shoppable pages that will be linked down below so that you can look at all of my picks kind of visually after you get done with the video. But I'm going to walk you through every single one and there will be timestamps. But before we jump in, I wanted to talk to y'all about one of the best sales that's happening right now, and that is with Current Body. So this portion of today's video is sponsored by Current Body. I love working with Current Body. They are the #1 resource for beauty devices, and I am such a beauty device queen. I'm like, give me the red light, give me the microcurrent, give me whatever. I've seen such fantastic results, such incredible benefits from using different devices on my skin rather than just continuing to buy over and over again, like, you know, certain skincare products and things like that. These are one-time purchases. And we have got some really amazing discounts on them this time. Like, they have given me the strongest discount on a handful of products that happen to be my favorites for y'all specifically in this video and only for a limited time. So let's talk about the products. If you've been here for a minute, these aren't going to feel unfamiliar to you, but they're my favorites for a reason. So first we have the Current Body Skin LED Light Therapy Mask. This uses all red light therapy. 31% stronger than other LED masks. I actually notice results with this. It runs for 10 minutes, which I love, so I don't have to keep starting it over again. And as y'all know, I'm always kind of going through something with my skin. And red light therapy has so many benefits because it promotes cell renewal with zero irritation. And so it helps with fine lines, it helps with acne, it helps with healing blemishes and blemishes that have already healed, dark circles, and yes, also just kind of the chaos and mystery that is perioral dermatitis. I have owned other LED face masks, and this is the one that I noticed results from, and so that's why I keep using it, basically. So the discount on this one for y'all, you can use my code KHAKI. I will list all these down below because there are 3 codes. Code KHAKI gets you 25% off of all Current Body Skin. So that's this, that's the neck and neck, that's anything with the Current Body Skin brand on it, you get 25% off. Fantastic. Next we have another of my babies. This is the NuFace Trinity. I used the NuFace Mini for years, always loved it, but this one's even better because you can swap out the attachments. So this also has this fantastic little attachment that you can use around your eyes and your lips for more targeted microcurrent. So you just turn it on, and then you're gonna use it in the little diagrams that they show you in the little pamphlet that comes with it so that you can really get the most out of the microcurrent, and it beeps every 5 seconds to let you know to move to the next section. It really helps keep you on track, and it's very meditative. I'll just put something on to watch while I do it. I love the results that I get on my neck. I love the results I get around my lips. And it gives you immediate benefits because it's really working the muscles underneath your skin, but it also gives you long-term results. So that is something that I have definitely noticed using this, and it's just such a self-care moment. You're just kind of giving your time back to yourself, and you're also going to notice the benefits. So the discount on this one is wild. KHAKI NF gets you 50% off. 50% off, y'all. They had to clear that with the brand, okay? Like, this is the best deal you're going to get on the NuFace Trinity, and if this is something you're interested in, I highly recommend acting quickly. And finally we have my new favorite. This is the Beauty Bio Glow Pro, and it is a microneedling regeneration tool with red light in there, so it's buzzing. And it's got red light, and then it's also got these really great little micro needles. But the cool thing about this is it's going to increase the efficacy of your skincare. So you roll it on your skin, you just feel this kind of nice little I don't know, it's like a gentle prickly sensation. It takes no time at all. I've noticed lift in my neck, okay? I've noticed kind of a natural exfoliation that's happened that's sort of like, you know, cell renewal. It's bringing things to the surface in a positive way, not in a purge way. And because it's encouraging your skin's kind of natural collagen processes, it's gonna just add firmness and smooth out fine lines. And when I say it's so, this is for people who have no time. This is for people who have no patience. When you add this to your routine, it takes like less than a minute, okay? To use this, it makes all the difference in the world, and you're getting more money's worth out of your skincare. I have noticed such quick results from this, just again, in the form of like, mainly my neck. Like that was why I bought it, was because someone commented. They were like, you know, those microneedling tools, they're really good for that. And I was like, well, if I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna buy the finest one. Because I did my research and I was like, this is the best one. Just here, like this lift in my neck, game changer, y'all. It's just increased my confidence so much, and I cannot put a fine enough point on how easy this is to integrate into your routine because it takes no time at all. And the discount on that one, you're gonna use Khaki Glow, Khaki GLO, and that takes it from the normal price of $260 down to $159. So if you're interested in trying any of these, the discount codes run through December 1st. So you have, you know, a window, but it's not forever. And as far as gifting is concerned, y'all, this is the kind of gifting that is so rare in the sense that it is one size fits all, okay? You don't have to worry about it not fitting or not being something that they're going to appreciate, because all of these are their own little self-care moment. A beauty device is very much a forever item. There's no subscription, there's no refills, there's no nothing. It's a one-time thing. It's no responsibility and all benefit for the person receiving the gift from you. And these are the best discounts you're going to find on these items online right now. Period. So definitely check those out. These are some devices that I absolutely swear by in my routine. I will list all of the links down below with the codes for your reference. Thank you to Current Body, as always, for working with me in today's video and for getting y'all such incredible discounts. Let's go ahead and jump into the rest of these sales, because there are a lot of them. Pulling out my spreadsheet, working on my nighties. Okay, so I'm going to go through my picks on beauty, and then I'm going to tell y'all about the fashion ones, because I don't know what's gonna fit. I don't know what y'all are gonna like. I don't know what sizes are gonna be in stock. Beauty is my bread and butter, and the sales are worth mentioning on some of the fashion websites, but further than that, I will just let y'all browse, okay? Okay, so we have sorted in terms of timing. So we have Charlotte Tilbury starting on the 16th, and we have BK Beauty starting on the 16th. Charlotte Tilbury runs through the 22nd. BK Beauty, you have a lot more time. It's going through the 27th. Again, there is a spreadsheet. You don't have to remember all of this. So the details of the Charlotte Tilbury sale currently, it's up to 30% off. So 20% off of orders over $60, which is a very easy threshold to meet on the Charlotte Tilbury website, okay? 25% off of $110 and up, and then 30% off of over $160 or $160 and over. Charlotte Tilbury makes uniquely giftable things. I think that Charlotte Tilbury's brand strength is actually in its user-friendliness, both in the formulas and in the colors. The colors tend to be, we almost like make fun of Charlotte Tilbury a lot of times because we're like, well, if it's not pink, it's brown, you know what I mean? But like, there's a strength in that, especially when it comes to gifting something to someone, because you're like, okay, there's a lot higher likelihood that they're going to like it versus, you know, the thing that you can't get anymore, like the mauve blush from Chanel, you know, sorry to rub everyone's noses in that, but like you wouldn't necessarily buy that for someone who didn't express interest in it because you're just like, I don't know if that's gonna work for them kind of thing. It's not for every single person, whereas Charlotte Tilbury makes crowd-pleasing products. So my favorite things from Charlotte Tilbury are her Film Star Bronze and Glow, which I have right here. This is my contour of choice. I'm not gonna pull out every single product that I'm talking about because we'll be here all day, but Film Star Bronze and Glow comes in 2 shades. The mini does not, unfortunately, at least not on Sephora. It might on her website, but this is just a fantastic one. I also love her quads. Her quads are awesome. She is one of the very few brands that really gets how to make a quad that is functional, that's like, this quad, I can travel with it because it has a full look in it. It's not like 4 completely independent ideas. She does a really good job with all of her eyeshadow compositions of not just putting together colors that go in specific places on your eyes, but she'll tell you. She'll tell you where she wants you to put it on your eyes. And that can be so good for gifting because a makeup beginner will feel more comfortable with that. So I think that they are crowd pleasers. There are so many options in their quads. I just love them. I am not a Hollywood Flawless Filter girly necessarily, but I understand that that is a hugely popular product. She does make some hugely popular products, right? The highlighting ones as well, the contour ones. You can still get great discounts on that. All of those discounts I just mentioned, those still apply, you know, even if they're not my favorite product. But if I'm going to pick my absolute favorite top tier, S tier Charlotte Tilbury product, it is the matte blush wands. They're just off the charts. They're so good. They're so easy to work with. The colors are beautiful. If you have a friend who is complected really fairly and you want to get them something that is super easy to wear every single day, absolutely mindless in the best way possible, that Pillow Talk shade in that matte blush wand is just the easiest thing to work with in the world. And the peach one that I have is much more pigmented. They do vary in terms of pigment, and I think that there really is something for everybody. So I recommend getting them on discount. I always say that I think Charlotte Tilbury stuff is just like this much more expensive than it should be, but I still pay for it because some of her formulas are just so incredible and they are uniquely giftable. I've gone ahead and put a shoppable list of my favorite BK brushes in the description, because if I sit here and just rattle off the names, you're gonna be like, really? But Rattly Natalie's on there, the 105 is on there, you know, my gigantic controversial cream bronzer brush, my powder brush, my blush brush, all of my eye brushes that I really like, they're all on there. The only thing that isn't in the sale is the new collection, the collab that they did with Nikki Rose, which I'm just like pulling these out of the package. They're brand new, that's why they're not on discount. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's neat. Sorry, they're not on discount, but the rest of them are, and I can't say enough about a BK Beauty brush. They're going to up your game in terms of your makeup application. They just really give luxury, and they're all gonna be 20% off site-wide. So that sale goes from the 16th to the 27th, and that's a better deal than my code. My code is 10% off, get your 20% off. I highly recommend it. And honestly, that's another fantastic gifting opportunity. They do have a big set for like the makeup lover in your life. And it's another thing that's like, it's gonna fit. Brushes are gonna fit. And then we have U Beauty, which is expensive skincare, okay, but for a good reason. If you know who U Beauty is, whatever, they're like at Blue Mercury, there are a couple other places. They are just, it is some of the most effective skincare that I cannot explain. So my favorite products from them are the Super Hydrator and the Resurfacing Compound. Like, a lot of people love the little lip balms and everything. They're fine. I think that they're pretty. They have a taste to them that is not my favorite, but the Resurfacing Compound, I don't understand how it works, because it has the efficacy of like a glycolic or a retinoid, but there's no irritation. I don't understand. And then the Super Hydrator. I have moisturizers that do that, but this is like the thinnest, like milky serum. And it just has this amazing tenacity on the skin, like this grip almost, and it really works. And I don't know why. And that's why they're so expensive. So it's like, if you're going to get somebody like a true crowd pleasing gift, or honestly a gift for yourself, it's a good time to get a discount. They're doing 20% off site-wide. Y'all, this is one you didn't think of, okay? I promise you didn't think of, unless maybe in the UK, maybe other countries besides the US are more familiar and keep their eye out for this sale, but SpaceNK, y'all. SpaceNK is running 25% off site-wide. It starts on the 21st and it goes through the 27th. SpaceNK is so underrated because they carry such great brands. So all the things that I've included on my like shoppable pages that I'll have linked down below, they're almost like placeholders for, hey, did you know you could get 25% off of this brand? Because like, for example, Chantecaille is doing a sale, their typical sale of buy one, get one 25% off, but on SpaceNK, everything's 25% off from Chantecaille. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty great. I pulled out all the stops here. I'm just gonna rattle off some of the brands, okay, that are on SpaceNK that you can get a discount on. We've got Aesop. Aesop makes my favorite hand soaps and my favorite scented lotions. They're absolutely lovely, incredible, just like super impressive, and again, so giftable. When I first moved into this house and I had Simbri come visit, you know, Simbri and Hannah came and stayed with me. That was what Simbri gave me. She gave me an Aesop hand soap. There's no better gift for someone who has either just moved into a new space or, like, honestly, if I already have one, I'm not gonna be mad at another one, okay? You're not gonna bother me with an Aesop soap. Augustinus Bader, some of the most expensive skincare out there. I mean, I'm sure that there is more expensive skincare out there, but, like, come on. And they also have 111 Skin, okay? Like, you wanna pay $600 for a face serum? No. Laneige, we love Laneige. Laneige is also on SpaceNK. Sunday Riley is 25% off on SpaceNK. Charlotte Tilbury, we've already talked about that, but 25% off if you're only planning on picking up like one Charlotte Tilbury thing and the other discount isn't good enough for you. 25% off from SpaceNK. The Dr. Dennis Gross whole line, all peel pads and everything like that, those are on SpaceNK. I might be just like preaching to the choir here, like y'all are like, duh, Khaki. Like, I never shop on SpaceNK and I'm realizing I should. Summer Fridays, okay? Your jet lag mask, Hourglass. Hourglass, all of it. The holiday sets, the powder, the skin tint, all of it. It's all on SpaceNK. Drunk Elephant, a brand that never puts anything on sale, 25% off, okay? I'm thinking about picking up some Protini. I haven't used Protini in so long, I kind of want to see how it compares to my Triple Lipid Restore 242 because $150, whatever the price that one is, it's under 100. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if I can save a buck, I'm going to. Oh, my Hourglass mascara as well. I forgot to mention that. Unlocked mascara, my favorite tubing mascara right now, the one that I use all the time, 25% off. Fantastic. I'm gonna pick a couple up. Caudalie, 25% off at SpaceNK. I know. So I'll really, like, my sister writes this beautiful newsletter that's very, very high end if y'all are ever interested. Like, wildly expensive things, okay? Just like wildly expensive things I can't afford. She asked me for my recommendation for like a crowd-pleasing gift a couple of years ago to put on a gift guide, and I was like, the Caudalie Eau de Beauté, the face spray. Who doesn't want that? It's the best. Like, it's just this beautiful elixir for your face, and it has like this herbal kind of tonic quality to it. It wakes you up, it makes your skin happy. It's fantastic stuff, and it's also in like a beautifully pleasing to interact with bottle, you know? It's just, it's a good gift. Orbay! Orbay is on SpaceNK, okay? So like, get 25% off of your Orbay texture spray and whatnot, all of your, you know, shampoos and conditioners and stuff. I mean, that's a gift to yourself. The list goes on and on, y'all. Open up SpaceNK, take a look and see if there's anything on there that you've been wanting, because 25% off across the board is a pretty darn good deal. Again, the dates on that are the 21st through the 27th. The next one that starts on the 22nd is the Saks Beauty sale. So this is not always the best sale because it's 15% off, but they have things that other websites don't have, and that's the clincher, okay? So I tried to include mostly the brands that are really tough to get discounts on. Tom Ford quads, not personally my thing, but everybody loves them and they're great to gift if you know somebody who's like a Tom Ford quad collector. There are tons of them that have come out this season, 15% off. The Bobbi Brown kits that I have just used in my last video, I want to say, that I think are great deals. Bobbi Brown makes crowd-pleasing holiday gifting kind of things. Also, turns out there are 2 of these. Look at this. There's one for like my skin tone and to medium, and then there's a deeper version. This is the Luxe Cheek and Highlight Palette. Super functional, super user-friendly, incredibly impressive to look at. Clé de Peau, okay? Clé de Peau is probably not going to put anything on sale. Let me know if you know of any other places that carry Clé de Peau that are doing a better discount than 15% though, because I'm always willing to update my spreadsheet. I have no loyalty to Saks in this case. Clé de Peau, and I'm thinking about picking up some Clé de Peau. My Givenchy Le Rouge Sheer Velvet is on there. My NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, the Givenchy Prism Libre blushes, or I'm sorry, as Tom, because they actually have the muscle memory to be able to pronounce French, pronounced it Prism Libre. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave that one up to you, Tom. The Givenchy Concealer, the Surratt Soufflé eyeshadows, the new Hermes palette, y'all, that's in my cart. Okay, I have 3 things in my cart waiting for this sale. The Hermes Quad, the Tom Ford Rose Lip Oil, it's here. It's here, it's finally here, and I'm gonna get 15% off of it if it's still in stock. And what else did I put in there? Oh, Dior, the Mono eyeshadow in Beige Mitza. I'll make sure and link that one as well. I don't know if I recommend it yet. It's just one of Amanda's favorites, and I think it's going to be the quintessence, like the benchmark of our bedroom eyes Bambi color. So excited about that. So those are the 3 things that are in my cart right now, just waiting for this sale to start. I included the Yenza eyebrow pencil. I didn't realize Yenza was on Saks. That's fantastic. They might be having their own sale on their own website. I just don't have access to that yet. Guerlain, I'm really thinking about trying the meteorites. I know they're a classic, but it's kind of like a benchmark that I need to know, you know, like, do I like the meteorites? Y'all ask me that. Kierweiss is on Saks. Givenchy, that beautiful 9 pan is on there. And then, yes, the Hermes, where is she? Where is she? Yes! Prune Noir is on. This is the only swatch I'm gonna do today. Hermes Prune Noir is going to be on the Saks 15% off sale, so that's exciting. Okay, next, and I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about this, but I think that I am because I didn't get anything like embargo, you know, and it's like no secret that these companies are going to be doing sales on Black Friday. Do you know what I mean? Like the Credo sale, I'm talking about Credo. The Credo sale that they just did was like under embargo until like day of. They were like, don't talk about it, it's gonna be a surprise, you know, and everybody was in on the surprise. That was cool. This one, we have a heads up and it's only 2 days. They're doing 20% off site-wide, the 24th through the 26th of November. I have an entire video of recommendations from Credo that I will link below. They have such a tight roster, you know, like the brands that they carry are approved by someone who understands that makeup needs to perform. So I believe in almost everything that they have on there, but if you want my picks, I will link that video down below. But the one thing that I do want to add and that I added onto my like shoppable pages here is Mob Beauty, because since the Credo sale, the last one, I ended up investing in a full face of Mob Beauty and I have not been so impressed by a makeup item in a really long time. Somebody has, actually a couple of people now have commented or DM'd me and told me that it's the same founder and original like art director or whatever of MAC, which makes sense why they're so high performance. So they're just beautiful. They don't ever kind of like break down on the skin. Sometimes when you're working with a cream, like a lot of creams, and when they hit your skin, the warmth of your skin does tend to make them sort of separate and get a little bit too balmy for some people. That's the difference in Mob Beauty, is that I think that it would work for a lot more skin types because it doesn't do that. It stays a lot more stable on the skin. That's the difference. So that is my one addition, my late breaking addition to any recommendation for a Credo sale. And again, that one's only running the 24th through the 26th, so just FYI. But the last one that I want to mention before I just kind of, you know, buzz through all of the fashion ones is that Allies of Skin is doing, I mean, I have a code with Allies of Skin, but this is far and above any discount code. So they're doing a buy one, get one free, which is 50% off essentially if they were equal in price. I love their Molecular Silk Amino Hydrating Cleanser. That is my cleanser of choice at the moment. I've been using lots of cleansers lately. I've been getting a lot of them in the mail lately, and I've had the absolute privilege of getting to know so many of them. But as far as my perioral dermatitis is concerned, but also needing something to actually preserve my moisture barrier and get all of my makeup off, I mean, after a double cleanse, that one is the best one. It's just the best one. It's super glycerin rich, like super, super, super glycerin rich. And I always say this, but like I used to think that like all cleansers were super glycerin rich. They're not. And you really notice the difference because it cleanses your skin while maintaining your moisture barrier. And for me, that is so essential this time of year. I can't have anything stripping my skin. So the Peptide and Omega Firming Eye Cream, I use this almost every night. I love it so much. It's just a non-complaining, really rich, last you forever little eye cream. It's just like your basic, straightforward eye cream. This is more of a gifting yourself thing. Probably you don't probably want to buy somebody an eye cream. Like, hey, you look tired. But I do recommend it. And then the Multi-Acids and Retinoid Brightening Sleeping Facial. This is a really great kind of intro retinoid for anybody wanting to kind of brighten pigmentation on their skin, and also it helps keep the skin clear. It's sort of like right there with like a stronger glycolic or like a Sunday Riley Good Genes. It's just all about what actives your skin prefers. And so this one just has a beautiful little cocktail of them and some peptides and stuff like that. But peruse that website. They have got some brilliant products on there, and buy one, get one free. I don't know what the dates are. I just know it's happening right now. That's it for beauty on here. I just want to quickly go through the other sales that I'm personally interested in and let y'all know the dates on those. So Anthropologie is doing 30% off of clothing, accessories, and home in the app. Extra 40% off of sale and final sale, and that is from November 19th through November 20th. That's right, 2 days only. So get while the getting's good on that, especially when it comes to Anthropologie's, like, you know, their furniture and stuff like that. 2 jewelry websites. One, Ana Luisa. You know, they're always doing something absolutely fantastic. So right now it is buy 2 items, get 20% off, buy 3 items, get 25% off, buy 4 items, get 30% off, and I always have a code with them for 20% off. So yeah, I will stick that down below. There's going to be another Ana Luisa sponsorship coming up pretty soon. So, you know, keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm going to share with you all some of my new stuff, but definitely check it out because they're always doing something great, especially around this time of year. And since this is not an Ana Luisa sponsorship, I can mention another jewelry brand that I am interested in, which is Orium. Orium is very different from, I think it's an influencer brand, and it is another beautiful gold-plated jewelry brand. And they also have like belts and sunglasses and just like really gorgeous accessories that they've expanded into. And it's a completely different look than Ana Luisa. It's chunkier, they're more statement pieces, and the vibe that I get from every single item on this website is Princess Diana. Like Princess Di vibes. Like they're just giving that awesome like late 80s, early 90s chunky gold, I'm expensive but I'm effortless kind of vibe. And I put a handful of things in the shoppable links for y'all that I think are absolutely gorgeous. I am mainly, for me myself, looking at belts. I need to invest in some belts and they're absolutely gorgeous. Also, their hand jewelry, like just big chunky gorgeous like statement hand jewelry, love it. And they're doing 25% off site-wide right now. Jenny Kane, they keep threatening to end this sale, but I know they're not going to because it's a Black Friday event. But Jenny Kane is running 25% off site-wide, and honestly, last year she ran 20. So, or maybe last year she ran 30. No, I think it was 20. And she's been running 20 a lot this year, so 25 is pretty awesome for Jenny Kane. And there are a handful of things that I recommend, but like the 2 main ones are, I love her cotton sweaters, mainly the turtleneck. I am so sensitive to all kinds of like natural fibers that aren't cotton, like any kind of like a mohair, even cashmere. Like it has to be perfect in order for it to like sit up on my neck and not drive me crazy. So that's why you'll see me in a lot of things that are either like here down or you'll see me in cotton. So she has some absolutely gorgeous cotton, like just the most exquisite cotton sweaters and the most comfortable shoes. Their mules, the cowhide ones with the like little spots all over them, those have the superlative of being my most worn item, like since I bought them, like of anything in my wardrobe, of any shoe in my wardrobe. They're instantly comfortable. I travel in them. Yeah, it does make me barefoot in an airport, which I question my choices every single time that happens, but they're so comfortable. I can walk around New York City in them. I never get blisters in them. I love them. And when they die, I will buy another pair, okay? They're incredible. I have her sandals, her like strappy, people call them like Jesus sandals or whatever. I have her strappy Jesus sandals. They're all this stuff is expensive. It's so good. It's so comfortable. Like that's the whole freaking point, is I trust her brand to always be so comfortable. So I will include those in my list, but like 25% off, hers was so expensive. That knocks like $100 off of a pair of shoes, you know, maybe even more. So that's something. So the Saks Fifth Avenue, you know, fashion and everything sale starts the 19th and goes through the 26th. And that's going to be an extra 40% off of select sale up to 75% off. And when they say select sale, usually I roll my eyes. I'm just like, oh, that's gonna be a bunch of stuff nobody wants. No. The Saks sale is my catnip. I spend weeks just scrolling that Saks sale because they got such good stuff. But that's for personal shopping. Don't go looking for a gift because you're gonna end up buying something for yourself, okay? That's just my personal advice. Like I'm staying off of there until I've got my gifting done because I'm not buying clothes for somebody, you know? Let's be honest. But yeah, that runs the 19th through the 26th. Forward, FWRD, is running 60% off of sale, and that ends on the 30th. It's just, there's kind of this like amalgam, this grouping, right, of these like high-end websites. There's like Matches, there's My Teresa, there's Essence, there's Farfetch, and then there's, you know, Forward. There's a handful of them. When they have sales, it's a rare opportunity to get like that one item that you've had your eye on. So like I got my Ganni boots that way. In fact, I have them right here. Y'all are all like, oh, Khaki, you have such great clothes, whatever. Y'all, I buy everything on these sales, but you gotta watch it like a hawk. That's why I'm making videos like this, is because I enjoy the thrill of the hunt. So like these, I think they're like a $500, $600 boot. I think I got them for like under 200, like 140 or something like that, you know, in one of these sales. They're the Most comfortable boots I've ever owned. They're amazing. They're so good. These are Gani. Gani makes the most comfortable shoes. And then my Chloe boots, again, these are like $1,000 boots that I got for, I don't know, probably a little under 400, something like that when I, you know, did my due diligence and stacked some discounts or whatever and sat there with my finger on the buzzer waiting for my size to come back in stock every morning. Okay, I'm a little nuts, but these babies were worth it, okay? And I wear the heck out of them and they're shearling lined. They're incredible. That's the perk of some of these websites. It's not a go shop for everything kind of thing. Like, go in there with something in mind that you're looking for and make them work for you. Okay? But Gani loves to put their stuff on sale. They really do. I won't be surprised if I pick up some of their little pointy-toed flats, which, by the way, are the most comfortable shoes. They look evil. They look like a foot prison, but they're so comfortable. So I want a pair. I just need to decide on a color. And I wish that they would, I'm putting it out into the universe. I need them to do gold hardware. Gold hardware, Gani! Back here on Earth where things cost normal amounts of money, Madewell is running 30% off of almost everything. They have just a, you know, an asterisk or whatever that's like everything. You know, they might have some like partnerships or whatever that they can't discount, but Madewell is doing great things. Aloe is 30% off site-wide. Great yoga clothes, great outerwear. They've been doing a lot of really cool stuff, like fashion-wise. I enjoy me some Aloe. I do a lot of yoga. I know it's gonna get used. Their cropped hoodies are like some of my favorite things in the world. Their stuff stands up really well. I just think it's nice. So 30% off is great, but they sell out of everything really, really fast. So, you know, pay attention. Farfetch, like I mentioned, it's another one of those, you know, high-end, ridiculous luxury kind of, you know, website apps or whatever. Shop on Farfetch's app. The discounts are on the app, okay? 25% off. That's gonna be site-wide. 25% off site. Is that for real? If that's not for real, I'll put something on the screen, but it just says 25% off, okay? I think that that's current. That's like right now, and I don't know when that ends. So if there's anything else that I see between now and the publishing of this video, I will include it in the list. Let me know down below any of the sales that y'all are excited about so that I can also include those down below, because what we're trying to do here is what? Make them work for us, okay? Make our money work for us, make the brands work for us so that we can get the best discount. What's better than getting exactly what you want? Getting exactly what you want for a stupid discount, okay? Like something just totally appalling. Like that's what you want to do, right? Because then it just feels even better. So hopefully this was helpful. Let me know if it was. And as far as discounts go, y'all, like I said, we are in an era of you can't do any better than the discount codes that Current Body gave me to offer y'all for this video. Those end December 1st. So use the links down below, use the codes down below if you're interested in those facial devices either for yourself or for gifting this season. And thank you again to Current Body for sponsoring a portion of today's video. I hope this was helpful for y'all. Let me know if it was by giving it a thumbs up if it was. And if you are new here and this is your first time to one of my videos, hello, hi, cool people subscribe. You should subscribe if you're cool. It would be very cool if you did, and I love y'all so much. Thank you for being here. I will put a video up here that I think you're going to enjoy if you liked this one. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!